Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. Hello everyone. This is K Nagaraju, contract lecturer in Electronics and Communication Engineering, Government Polytechnic for Women, Nizamabad, from Department of Technical Education, Telangana. Today I am going to explain the topic is the principle and working of rectifier type voltmeter and ammeter. Generally, voltmeters and ammeters, in a yesterday class we discussed about the what is voltmeter, what is ammeter, and what is the differences of voltmeter and ammeter, and also we discussed about the characteristics of the voltmeter and ammeter, etc. Generally, the ammeter is used to measure the current flowing through the circuit. The current can be measured with the help of ammeter. Generally, we are having the two types of instruments like analog instruments and digital instruments. At the same way, we are having the AC voltmeter and AC ammeter. That is, the AC ammeter or the DC ammeter both are used to measure the current only. But here the AC ammeter, the measurement in terms of alternating current. That means the current is measured with the help of AC ammeter, the current in the form of alternating current. For example, if you are using the DC ammeter, the current in the form of DC current, the measurement of current with the help of DC ammeter, the output is in the form of direct current. That is the instrument is same for measuring the current only, but we are having the AC instrument as well as the DC instruments. At the same time, voltmeter also we are having the DC voltmeter and AC voltmeter. Here our aim is rectify. That means rectifier. Rectifier means we are giving the signal in terms of AC, but we are getting the output in terms of DC. Generally, if you are construct the one electrical circuit, in this particular electrical circuit we are measuring the current like AC current directly, the given input signal also in terms of AC only. Here the source in the form of analog input, that means the analog AC source is given, the measurement of current also in terms of AC only. That is the general AC ammeter. With the help of AC ammeter, we are measuring the current, the given source, the given input signal also in the form of AC only. For example, if you are the source in terms of DC, the resultant of measuring of the current also in terms of DC only. But here the rectifier type voltmeter or the ammeter or the instruments are used to measure the current or voltage in the form of DC output. That means the given signal is AC form, the input signal is AC form, the resultant of the output in the form of DC. That is, the conversion is occurred in the voltmeter. That means if you are measuring the voltmeter, then rectifier type voltmeter. If you are measuring the current, then the type of rectifier version of the ammeter is called the rectifier type ammeter. That is, the classification of rectifier type voltmeter, rectifier type ammeter is based on the measurement of current and measurement of voltages only. With the help of ammeter, we are measuring the current. With the help of voltmeter, we are measuring the potential difference, that is the voltage. But what is the special of rectifier type voltmeter, rectifier type ammeter? The rectifier type ammeter or the voltmeter, the given input signal in the form of AC signal, that is the AC input signal we are given to the circuit, we are obtaining the resultant in terms of DC. That is the difference between normal voltmeter and ammeter to rectifier type voltmeter and rectifier type ammeter. The entire this presentation, what we are going to explain the rectifier type voltmeter and ammeter, that is how they are converting the AC input signal to the DC output. That is the main concept. Here we are discussing about the principle and working of rectifier type voltmeter and ammeter. This is the introduction about this particular topic. Now, in the main objectives or the main content of this particular presentation is, we are going to explain, after completion of this presentation, we are going to know the principle of rectifier type voltmeter. What is the principle we are following the rectifier type voltmeter, and the construction of the rectifier type voltmeter, how we are constructing the rectifier type voltmeter, general voltmeter to, we are modifying the general voltmeter to the rectifier type voltmeter. What is the construction procedure of the rectifier type voltmeter? And also we are going to discuss about the principle of rectifier type ammeter, rectifier type ammeter. And also we are going to explain the construction of rectifier type ammeter. The entire this presentation, what we are going to discussing, that is the principle and construction of the rectifier type voltmeter, and the principle and construction of the rectifier type ammeter. Based on that, we are having some different things like full wave rectifier operator. Based on that one, this is the main objectives of this particular presentation. Here the rectifier type instruments, these are used for the AC instruments, that is here these are used for AC measurements with the help of a rectifier that converts AC into DC. What these are doing? These are used for AC measurements with the help of rectifier that converts the AC into DC, that converts the AC into DC. These are suited for measurements in communication circuits like voltmeters, ammeters and multimeters. The main objective or the main discussion about this rectifier circuits is, these are used for AC measurements with the help of a rectifier that converts the AC into a DC, that is called as the rectifier. Here we are going to explain the basic block diagram of rectifier type voltmeter. In this particular, to obtain the DC voltage from the AC input by using the rectifier type voltmeters. Here the important point is to obtain the DC voltage. To obtain the DC voltage, here to obtain the DC voltage from AC input by using the rectifier type voltmeter. Here we are going to explain about the rectifier type voltmeter. In this particular rectifier type voltmeter, to obtain the DC voltage, our requirement is to obtain the DC voltage, but the input signal is in the form of AC input. That is, to obtain the DC voltage from AC input by using the rectifier type voltmeter. And these are two types of rectifier type voltmeter. The first one is the full wave rectifier type voltmeter. Full wave rectifier type voltmeter. Second one is the off wave rectifier type voltmeter. These two are used for rectifier type voltmeters. First one is the full wave rectifier type voltmeter, second one is the half wave rectifier type voltmeter. This is the basic block diagram of rectifier type voltmeter. In this particular basic block diagram, here we are observing the few blocks, like 4 blocks we are having. The first block is AC input. Here the first block is the AC input. The second block is the multiplier. The third block is the half wave rectifier or bridge rectifier or the full wave rectifier. And next one is the connect in a with the help of galvanometer or the detector PMMC instrument. This is the basic block diagram of the rectifier type voltmeter. What are the blocks given by the rectifier type voltmeter? In this particular rectifier type voltmeter, we are having the 4 different blocks. The first block is the AC input, the second block is the multiplier, and the third block is the half wave rectifier or the bridge rectifier or the full wave rectifier. What we requirement, based on requirements, we are using different types of rectifiers. That is the half wave rectifier or the full wave rectifier or the bridge rectifier. Next one is the PMMC instrument. This is the basic block diagram of the rectifier type voltmeter. In this particular, this is the AC input. That is, the AC input is connected to the multiplier. Here multiplier. The multiplier output is connected to the half wave rectifier, the full wave rectifier, the bridge rectifier. Next one is connected to the PMMC instrument. That means here we are getting the output, here we are giving the input. Here the input is given in the form of AC input, we are getting the output in the PMMC instrument is the deflection on the scale in the PMMC, we are getting the output in the form of digital form. That is not digital form, is the DC form, direct current we are getting. That is the basic block diagram of rectifier type voltmeter. After then, the working principle of rectifier type voltmeter. What is working principle? Generally in the rectifiers, we are using the diodes for forward bias and reverse bias. That is, it acts as a switch. Diode generally it acts as a switch. The design of the rectifiers we are using the diodes. The diodes are made up of with the help of silicon or germanium. Generally, the energy gap and the requirement of the designing of the diodes, we are having the 2 types of diodes, is a silicon type diodes and germanium type diodes. Here the rectifiers uses the silicon or germanium diodes to convert the alternating current, that is the AC, to the series of unidirectional current, that is the DC pulses, which produce that positive deflection when passed through a PMMC instrument. The rectifier type voltmeter is used to convert the AC input voltage into DC output voltage. The main working principle of the rectifier type voltmeter is the alternating current is converted into the series of unidirectional current pulses, which produce the positive deflection when passed through a PMMC instrument. This is the basic working principle of rectifier type voltmeter. Here only one thing is, the DC alternating AC input signal is converted in terms of DC pulses. The deflection is observed in the PMMC instrument. Generally, the rectifier type voltmeter is used to convert the AC input voltage into DC input voltage. This is the basic principle of rectifier type voltmeter. Here we are having the circuit diagram of the full wave rectifier type voltmeter. Here we are having the bridge type arrangement of the full wave rectifier circuit. In this particular circuit, we have to observe the few things, like here we are using the input signal in the form of AC input signal, that is the V in, and here we are using the multiplier resistance, that is the RS, and also we are the diodes are connected in the form of bridge circuit, bridge form. Here we are using the 4 diodes, that is the D1, D2, D3, D4, and in between the junction we are using the galvanometer. The meter resistance is Rm. These are the circuit diagram of the full wave rectifier circuit. That is in the form of normal form of circuit. If you are redraw the circuit, we are getting the arrangement like here the input signal is the analog form. Here we are having the multiplier resistor is the RS. The diodes are connected in this way. We are getting here the PMMC instrument, and the PMMC instrument meter resistance is the Rm. The current passing through the meter is the Im. That is the circuit diagram of full wave rectifier circuit. And the output waveform we are getting like that only. This is the full wave circuit. That means here we are having for example, here input signal is 1 minute. This is here the input signal is like that. Input signal here, this is the positive off cycle, we are getting this arrangement. The negative off cycle also we are getting this arrangement. The positive off cycle, that is the main output waveform of the full wave rectifier circuit. In this particular, we are going to explain the construction and the principle of the full wave rectifier type voltmeter. Full wave rectifier type voltmeter, it passes the positive off cycles of the sinusoidal input waveform and inverts the negative off cycles. The first point is, it passes the positive off cycles of the sinusoidal input waveform and inverts the negative off cycles. When the input is positive, here the input is positive, when the input is positive, diodes D1 and D4 conducts. Diode D1 and D4 conducts. Here diode D1 and D4 conducts, causing the current flow through the meter from top to bottom. When the input signal is positive, when the input is positive, the diode D1 and D4 conducts, causing the current flow through the meter from top to bottom. When the input is negative, the diode D2 and D3 conducts, and the current again flows through the meter from the positive terminal to negative terminals. When the input is negative, the diodes D2 and D3, the diodes D2 and D3 conducts, and the current again flows through the meter from the positive terminal to negative terminals. Here we are discussing only 2 points, when the positive input signal and the negative input signal. The resulting current waveform is a series of positive off cycles without any spaces. The output waveform like that, without any spaces. When the positive off cycle, the input signal is positive, the input signal is positive, the diode D1 and D3, it conducts, then we are getting the output like that. If the negative signal, the input signal is negative, then the output in the form of like that. That is, both the conditions, the 2 diodes are activated, that is the forward bias. When the positive off cycle or the positive input signal, the diode D1 and D3 goes to a forward bias, then it gives the output. When the input signal is negative, the diodes D2 and D4 are conducts, that is the forward bias, it gives the output. Finally the current output waveform like that only. The resulting current waveform is a series of positive off cycles without any spaces. The resulting current waveform is a series of positive off cycles without any spaces. This is the principle of full wave rectifier circuit. Then this is the another example for the full wave rectifier type voltmeter. Here the AC voltmeter section of the commercial multimeter. Here we are using the two diodes. This is the D1 and D2. Here we are using one more, that is the meter, and in shunt with the resistor, that is the shunt resistance RSH. Here we are using the three series of resistors like R1, R2, R3, and with the help of switch we are connected to this particular circuit. We are having the range selector, that is the selecting the resistance R1 or R2, R3, and here we are using the input signal, that is the AC input signal. In this particular rectifier type voltmeter, the principle is a PMMC instrument or the movement is used in the combination with the rectifier arrangement. According to the figure, D1 diode D1 conducts during the positive off cycle, causes the meter to reflect the average value of the off cycle. According to the figure, what we are observing, the diode D1 is conducts, the diode D1 is conducts, the diode D1 is conducts, then the diode D1 is conduct during the positive off cycle, causing the meter to deflect the average value of this off cycle. And second one is the during the negative off cycle, the diode D2 conducts the current through the measuring the circuit which is in the opposite direction. This is the principle of rectifier type voltmeter. The construction. The figure shows the rectifier type AC voltmeter according to the construction. Resistor R1, R2, R3 connected in series through the switch. We are using the different ranges of the resistors like R1, R2, R3 are connected through the switch. The D1 is connected in series with the meter. D1 is connected in series with the meter. The D1 is connected in series with the meter, and D2 is connected in shunt with the meter in series with the diode. This is the construction of the, and RHS, the shunt resistance, is connected in shunt with the meter. This is the construction about the rectifier type voltmeter. And it is bridge related, like actually previously we observed like current is measured to be measured, and here full wave rectifier type voltmeter is a bridge form used in place of full wave rectifier. Here we are using in terms of a transformer, that is the current transfer we are using, the current to be measured. This is the bridge rectifier. That is the, with the help of a block diagram, what we are observing, the AC input signal, multiplier, and off wave rectifier or the full wave rectifier, and bridge rectifier that is connected to the PMMC instrument. This is about the off wave and bridge based rectifier voltmeters. And the second one is the off wave rectifier type voltmeter. The off wave rectifier type voltmeter diagram is shown in the above figure. Like here with the help of pointer, what I am saying, this is the input signal, that is the Vin. The resistance R2 is connected in series with the input signal, and diode D2, here diode D1, and the PMMC instrument. Here we are using the meter resistance, and across we are connected the meter shunt resistance is the RSH. Here the output waveform like that. Here the input signal is this is the input signal, but we are getting the output in the form of this one only. Negative cycle is not presented in this particular output of the off wave rectifier circuit. RSS shunting the meter is included to cause the relatively large current to flow through the diode D1 when the diode is forward biased. When the diode is forward biased, the shunting resistance, the meter is included to cause the relatively large current flow through the diode. When the diode DT is conducted during the negative off cycles of the input, when the conducting D2 causes the small voltage drop across the D1 and the meter, thus preventing the flow of any significant reverse leakage current through the meter via D1. This is the off-way rectifier. The diode D2 also protects the meter against the reverse voltages. The waveform of the voltage developed across the meter and or shunt resistance in series of positive off cycles with inverting the spaces. That means finally what we are getting at the stage of output, we are getting the only positive off cycles, and negative off cycles we are getting the zero voltage. Then the negative side, whenever the negative off cycle is applied to the circuit, we are not getting the output, only the positive signal is positive is given to the off-way rectifier, then we are getting the waveform, that is the output is present, that is the off-way rectifier type. If you are observing the output waveform is like that only. This is the off-way rectifier output waveform. This is the positive off cycle, the negative off cycle, the voltage drop is 0, then again positive off cycle, we are getting the positive peak only. That means the in between we are getting the space, that means the negative input signal it not present the output. This is about the half-way rectifier type voltmeter. What in this particular up to what we are discussing, inga rectifier type voltmeter, the basic principle of the rectifier type voltmeter is the alternating voltage is converted into the series of unidirectional current pulses with the help of rectifier type voltmeter, that is converting the AC input voltage into DC in output voltage. That is in this particular we are using the three different types of circuits like half-way rectifier circuit, full-way rectifier circuit, and bridge rectifier circuit. Full-way rectifier type voltmeter, half-way rectifier type voltmeter, and bridge rectifier type voltmeter. After then we are going to explain the block diagram, construction, and the principle of rectifier type ammeter circuits. The basic block diagram of arrangement of rectifier type ammeter. The block diagram of rectifier type ammeter, here we are having the four different blocks like AC input. The AC input, this is the AC input, and here we are using the current transformer. Second one is the full way rectifier circuit. Next block is the PMMC instrument. In the basic block diagram of the basic block arrangement of the rectifier type ammeter, we are having the four different blocks. The first one is the AC input, and second one is the current transformer, and third one is the full wave bridge rectifier, and fourth one is the PMMC instrument. This is the basic arrangement of rectifier type ammeter. And this particular the principle of working rectifier type voltmeter, like DC ammeter and AC ammeter must have very low resistance because it is always connected in series with the circuit. Like DC ammeter, the AC ammeter must have very low resistance because it is always connected in series with the circuit in which the current to be measured. This low resistance required means that the voltage drop across the ammeter must be very small, typically not greater than 10 100 milliwatts. Here in this particular 2 points, what we have to observe, whenever the AC ammeter is connected in series with the circuit, we are getting the low resistance, and where we have to measure the current. In this particular voltage drop across the ammeter must be very small. Typically we are getting the value, the voltage drop across the ammeter is small, that is the approximately 100 milliwatts volts. The voltage drop across the diode generally based on the manufacturing of silicon, we are getting the germanium, silicon we are getting the 0.3 to 0.7, depending on whether the diode voltage drop 0.6 to 1.4, that is the made up of silicon or germanium, we are getting the different voltage drops for the diodes. Clearly, a rectifier instrument is not suitable for the direct application of the AC ammeter. What we are observing, the rectifier instrument is not suitable for direct application of the AC ammeter. And the use of current transformer gives the ammeter a low terminal resistance and low voltage drop. What is the use of using the transformers? Because of in this particular ammeter the low terminal resistance and low voltage is present, that's why we are using the current transformer. That means the current transformers are used to provide this type of low terminal resistance and low voltage drop. And the transformer also steps up the input voltage to provide the sufficient voltage to operate the rectifiers, and at the same time it steps down the primary current to the level suitable for measurement by the PMMC meter. That is, with the help of transformer it step up the input voltage to the sufficient voltage to operate the rectifiers, and at the same time it step down the primary current to the level suitable for the measurement by the PMMC meter. Since the transformer is used in an ammeter circuit, the current transformer ratio must be the primary winding current IP divided by secondary winding current is equal to the number of turns in the secondary winding and the number of turns in the primary winding. This is the ratio. Here in this particular principle, what we have to observe, again I am repeating this particular concept, and DC ammeter must have very low resistance because it is always connected in series with the circuit in which the current is to be measured. That is the first point. The second point is, this low resistance required means that the voltage drop across the ammeter must be very small, typically not greater than 100 millivolts. Here the resistance, we are having the less resistance, and the voltage drop will be small. These are the two main points. And next 2 points is the voltage drop across the diodes 0.3 to 0.7 and 0.6 to 1.4, depending on the made by the diodes. Generally we are we are made up of the diodes with the help of germanium or silicon. The germanium we are getting the 0.6 to 1.4 voltage drop, and silicon we are getting the voltage drop 0.3 to 0.7. And also what we are observing based on this arrangement of rectifier type voltmeters and ammeters, in this particular direct application of the AC ammeter is not suitable for the rectifier instruments. It is clearly a rectifier instrument is not suitable for the direct application as an AC ammeter. And the use of current transformer gives ammeter a low terminal resistance and a low voltage drop. In this particular, the block diagram of rectifier type ammeter, what we are observing, the three important blocks, that like AC input voltage, and second one is the transformer. The use of current transformer gives the ammeter a low terminal resistance and low voltage drop. And also the transformer also step ups the input voltage and to provide the sufficient voltage to operate the rectifiers. Here the transformer uses to step up the input voltage to provide the sufficient voltage to the operation of the rectifiers. Operation of operate to rectifiers can be operated with the help of transformer. The transformer to step up the input voltage for requirement of the operation of the rectifiers, and the same time it step down the primary current to the level suitable for measurement by the PMMC meter. In the PMMC meter, we are observing the current. The current can be calculated in the PMC meter. Then the transformer to step down the primary current to the level for suitable measurement by the PMMC meter. Here we are having the one condition for the transformer is used in an ammeter circuit. The current transformation ratio, must be or is equal to the currents ratio, that is the primary and secondary current ratio to the secondary and primary terms of the transformer. This is the most important point. And this is the circuit about the principle and working of the rectifier type voltmeter. Here we are using the here we are having the input AC signal. Here we are using the current transformer, and the input current, the primary winding current is the IS, the secondary winding current is the IS, and terms, number of terms NS and NP, and the meter current is IM, the multiplier or the shunt series resistance RS, the load resistance RL, and also we are connected the diodes like that. 4 diodes we are connected in the form of bits, and also here we are connected the PMMC instrument along with the PMMC resistance. This is the rectifier type ammeter. A precise load resistor is connected across the secondary winding of the transformer. Here the load resistor is connected across the secondary winding of the transformer. Secondary winding of the transformer, we are connected the load, and this is selected to the portion of secondary current is not required by the meter. And the range of the instrument can be changed by switching in different values of the load resistance. The range of the instrument can be changed by switching the different values of the load resistance. That means the requirements of the measuring of the instrument range selected with the help of load resistance by changing the load resistance. The another method of range changing involves the use of additional terminals on the primary winding to alter the number of primary turns. That means if you want to change the method of load resistance or the measurement range, we are using the another procedure like use the additional terminals on the primary winding to alter the number of primary terms. And here the principal operation is same as the PMMC meter. The principal operation of the rectifier ammeter is same as the PMMC meter. The total current through the movement would vary widely in the total current. The secondary current is proportional to the primary current. The construction of the rectifier type voltmeter, here we have to observe according to the figure the bridge circuit is used. Here we are using one bridge arrangement. The moving coil meter is connected across the secondary winding of the current transformer. Already in the diagram we are observing in this particular diagram. And the moving coil meter is connected across the secondary of the current of the transformer, and the current transformer is used as a secondary. The rectifier converts the AC into DC and DC current to pass into the ammeter for measurement. Here the rectifier to convert the AC to DC, and the DC current is passed through the ammeter for measurement. This is about the construction and principle of the rectifier type ammeter circuit. After then, in this particular presentation, we are already discussed about the few things like the principle of rectifier type voltmeter, the construction of the rectifier type voltmeter, and the principle of the rectifier type voltmeter. The principle and the construction of the rectifier type voltmeter, we are with the help of full wave rectifier and half wave rectifier and bridge rectifier, we are observing the how they are converting the DC AC voltage into the DC voltage, and also we are observing in this particular rectifier type ammeter also with the help of bridge arrangement we are connected the diodes, and also we are connected the transformer circuit with the help of this particular current transfer, the step up or step down of the signals, then we are getting the output in the form of DC in this particular ammeter circuits. Finally, what we are observing, the block diagram, the basic block diagram of the rectifier type voltmeters and rectifier type ammeter, and construction and working principle of the rectifier type voltmeters and ammeters. In this particular, we are having the one small quiz related to this particular topics. Again, I am showing the all the PPTs in a one by one manner. In this particular, these are the points I covered, the principle and rectifier type voltmeter and construction of the rectifier type voltmeter, principle of the rectifier type ammeter, and construction of the rectifier type ammeter. And second topic is this particular the measurement of the communication circuits. We are having the voltmeters and ammeters and multimeters. The basic block diagram you have to once observe. This is the basic block diagram of rectifier type voltmeter. Here we are having the AC input, multiplier, rectifier, half wave rectifier, the full wave rectifier, the bridge rectifier, and PMMC instrument. And this is the full wave rectifier circuits. In this full wave rectifier circuit, we are having the signals like input signal and input signal. Here we are connected the bridge form of diodes are connected, and here we are having the PMMC instrument. Here diodes are connected like that, and here we are using the multiplier. The output waveform of the full wave rectifier is the like that, and we are having the one more circuit like multiplier based rectifier type voltmeter. Here we are having the series of resistors, resistance selector, and diode D1 and D2 and shunt resistance. And also bridge based rectifier circuit also we are observed. Here the current transformer and the bridge rectifier and the current to be measured. After then, this is the half wave rectifier type circuits. In this particular, we are getting the output like this is the output of the half wave rectifier circuit. And one more is the basic block diagram of the rectifier type ammeter. Here the AC input, current transformer, full wave bridge rectifier, and PMMC instrument. After then, of a rectifier type ammeter, this is the current transformer. The load is connected in the secondary winding of the transformer. The PMMC instrument or the meter here connected. This is the rectifier type ammeter. After then, we are going to discuss about some quiz questions related to this particular topic. In a rectifier type voltmeter, moving coil meter connected across the dash of the current transformer. Options: A, in rectifier type voltmeter. In rectifier type voltmeter, moving coil meter connected across the dash of the current transformer. Option is secondary, primary, separately, and none of the above. What is your answer? separately. That is, there is no specifically not series, not parallel. Separately, we are connected the transformer, current transformer in this particular rectifier type voltmeter. Here, one more is the in rectifier type ammeter, the secondary current is dash to the primary current. Again, I am repeating. In rectifier type ammeter, secondary current is to the primary current. Non-proportional, proportional, greater and lesser. What is your answer? Is proportional to the primary current. Proportional in a rectifier type ammeter, the current is proportional to the primary current. These are the questions, and frequently in this particular topic asking the in the examination like explain rectifier type instruments. Explain rectifier type instrument, like how to explain rectifier type instruments, the rectifier type voltmeter, rectifier type ammeter. Again, in the rectifier type voltmeter, we are having the classification like full wave rectifier type voltmeter, half wave rectifier type voltmeter, and also we have to explain the rectifier type ammeter. That means here they are asking the in a long question like explain the rectifier type instruments. We have to write the explanation about the voltmeter as well as the ammeter, the rectifier type ammeter and rectifier type voltmeter. What is the principle and operation in the rectifier type voltmeter? Individually also they are asking. What is principle and operation in a rectifier type voltmeter? Rectifier type voltmeter. And also there will be chance of asking the questions like what is principle and operation in full wave rectifier type voltmeter? What is principle and operation of the full wave rectifier type voltmeter? They may be chance asking the examinations. And also another possibility is explain or the what is principle of operation in the rectifier type ammeter. Rectifier type ammeter, rectifier type voltmeter, rectifier type full wave rectifier and off wave rectifier or the bridge rectifier. These are the possible ways to asking the questions in the examinations. This is all about this particular topic like rectifier type instruments, voltmeter and ammeter. I hope all of you understood this particular presentation. Have a great day. Thank you one and all. Have a great day.